Hello everybody, this is Tom Laidlaw for the John W. Brick Move Your Mental Health Challenge. I've been very fortunate in my life. I played 11 years in the National Hockey League, 7 with the New York Rangers, 4 with the Los Angeles Kings. I was a player agent representing other hockey players for 22 years. I was on the TV show Survivor too. I currently have a company called True Grit Life. It's all motivational speaking, fitness, health, diet, all those good things. So fitness has always been a big part of my life. So today, we're going to do something I actually did at the start of the pandemic when all the gyms closed too. So we're going to work out today with we're going to call this the propane tank workout. All right, so again, you can use 2 propane tanks you want, you can use 1, you can use an empty one, depends on your fitness level. Just go through some simple exercises. Again, it's really important when we start off here to warm up properly. So some shoulder swings. You're going to do all different exercises, all different body parts. Get legs incorporated, back, biceps, shoulders. Maybe not as much chest, but good warm up again. Don't be afraid to take your time warming up, especially if you haven't warmed up. You haven't worked out a whole lot. The warm up is really important to get started. All right. Now we're going to incorporate legs. So we're going to incorporate the propane tank that's here beside me. But to start off with, we'll work out without anything, just to warm up again. And if you really haven't done much, don't feel like you have to go all the way down. If you have worked out a lot and you feel flexible, then go all the way down. Really tailor it to your needs. And again, you can really progress here too. If you start off doing it at a certain level, then you can get better and better all the time. And I know a lot of people really believe that as you get older, you should do less. And you got to be more careful, but don't limit yourself. Again, if you're just starting off, start off with the lighter weights. Don't do too much. Don't feel like you have to kill yourself the first day. All right. All right, so now, assuming we're all warmed up, we're gonna start with our legs. We got a propane tank. This one's a full one, so it's fairly heavy. And again, there's different ways you can do this. We wanna do a squat, okay? The idea is, I'm holding it like this. We wanna do 3 sets of 8 on most of these exercises. Pretty much all these exercises is 3 sets of 8. All right, so simple squat. I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm going all the way down. You don't have to go all the way down. Again, you can start off going halfway down and then work yourself into going all the way down, all right? Whatever your fitness levels are. I can't remember where we're at. I think we're at 6 here. This is 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now we're gonna put the weight down, we're gonna rest. And again, depending on your fitness level, that's gonna determine how long you rest. You wanna make sure that you rested long enough that when you go to do the exercise, you can do the exercise properly, get the full 8 reps, okay? Rest it up. How good a shape are you in, Tom? We'll see. Rest. Now, you can change it. If you're feeling really good about yourself, you can pick the weight up and pick it up like this and have it higher up, where now you've got to work harder at it. You've got to incorporate your core more. Get this a little bit more difficult. Incorporate your core. So I played in the NHL for 11 years. Never concentrated on my core at all. That's the one thing I really stress with everybody. Do core exercises if you can. Do exercises on a Bosu ball, balance board, all things that you can incorporate your core. Again, your core, your inside muscles really help you. So for me, I had a bad back when I retired. I didn't work on my core. Now I don't have a back problem at all because I work on my core. So it's all exercises, you know. So it's simple stuff. You can do it when you're walking around. It's really pulling your abs back towards your spine. Like really concentrate and tighten up your abs and your core. Important. It's 2 sets here. How we doing? Feeling good? Good job. All right. All right, so assuming we're gonna move along here, we're only gonna do a 10-minute video. We do it on touch on some body parts. Okay, so again, I'm feeling pretty good. Now we're gonna do some arm exercises, some curls. So I'm feeling good. So I'm gonna do curls with the full tank, 3 sets of 8. Again, if you're not feeling that strong, and if you got an empty tank, or if you got some other weight, maybe it's a gallon jug with water or milk, just whatever you can need, whatever you can get to get a good workout, okay? We'll do 8. We'll do 2 sets on this one. We'll do 8 on each side. Take a break. And again, we want to make sure that when you go to do the exercise, you can complete the sets of 8. All right? If it's something like this where you alternate from side to side, just do 2 sets as opposed to 3. Unless you got 3 arms, which I bet you don't. And again, that's a fairly heavy weight for this. It's not bad, but you don't worry about the weight as much as getting the exercise done. Get those 8 sets in, or excuse me, 8 reps in. Okay. Breathe in the whole time too. That's one thing I'm not great at sometimes. I can concentrate on lifting the weights. I don't always breathe as good as I can. Sometimes people around me, they're yelling at me like, Tom, you need to breathe. Progress, not perfection. Right? Progress, not perfection. Okay, so that's an arm exercise. Take a little break. Now we're gonna move on and do a shoulder exercise. It's funny, when the pandemic started, I really had nothing else to do for working out. The gyms were all closed. So I got outside here and started using the propane tanks, and I videoed the whole thing, and I was being a total smart aleck. And I started putting up pictures of my former teammates onto the propane tanks, pretending they were working out with me. So it turned out to be kind of a fun thing. And that's the thing about working out too. You know, you don't want to look at working out as like drudgery. For me, at the level I'm at, but I get pumped up to go to the gym. You don't have to get pumped up, especially if you're starting off, but enjoy yourself, have some fun with it. Do different things. And again, this is all for working out at home without equipment. But if you ever do get to the point where you go to the gym, you hear some people say, well, they're intimidated to go to the gym. I get it, I understand it. But for a guy that goes to the gym a lot, there's a lot of good people in gyms that really help you with stuff too. But again, we're working out at home right now. So shoulder exercise, simple, right? Try to keep your elbows in tight. Got a full range of motion. Now back up a little bit here. Full range of motion. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 here. Again, really trying to concentrate on keeping my core tight. Pull those ab muscles back into your spine. That's something you can do at any time. I can't stress enough, but especially as you get older, working on your core exercises. If you can, I got a balance board inside there that I use a lot of times when I'm doing workouts. So I'm balancing, so I really have to concentrate on my core and obviously the muscle that we're working on. Just checking on you, see how you're doing. Okay, we've gone about 7 minutes so far. So we should be getting a bit done. So we should, again, I'm talking a lot too, which is what I do, talk a lot. But again, should be able to 10 minutes get, touch on certain body parts. So legs one day, combine like legs, shoulder, biceps like we're doing today. Next day it may be different. Maybe it's your chest, your back you're working on. Okay, next set. Try to keep it in good form. Feet shoulder width apart. And again, I'll stress over and over, and I'll continue to stress it. There's no competition here. You do what you think is right for you. It's your level of fitness. And always try to get better too, right? Always pushing yourself to get better, little bits at a time. Okay, we'll do a third set here. And then we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna assume that that's your first day working out. You haven't worked out in a while. Your fitness level isn't that high. So this is gonna be your first workout. You're not aiming to, a lot of people start working out and they'll be sore the next day. You really don't want that. You may be a little bit sore the next day when you're working out, but the idea is you're just getting started. There's no race here, a little bit of time. Get out and move. All right, don't be lighting any fires around the propane tank, all right? I'm just kidding. All right, so you can see the concept that we're going at here, right? Use whatever you can. Again, I'm using a propane tank. If you don't feel comfortable using that, or if it's too heavy, if you've got a gallon of milk, or an old gallon of milk that is used, put water into it, fill it up as much as you want. You can go halfway with the gallon tank, but there's always something around the house that you can use. And again, there's so many good resources online too, going on YouTube and researching videos that show you how to work out properly. The key is know your fitness level. There's no competition, there's no rush here. You do what's right for you. Don't worry about what I'm doing or what anybody else is doing. You do what's right for you. And again, there's no desire to go crazy on the first day and think, I gotta work out for an hour and a half. No, workout, like this 10-minute workout is a good workout to start with. Get the breath going a little bit. And after you're done, if you feel like it, go outside. If the weather's nice, go and take a nice little walk. Get a couple of miles in, all right? Take care of yourself. Your mind, your body is all connected. Eat good foods, have good thoughts going into your brain, and exercise, all right? Hopefully this helps you a little bit. Everybody have a great day.